go. That's the dumbest title I could have came up with. You're welcome. Hold up, it is, and it's Dark Souls 2 Scholar. God damn, 1,000 fucking viewers in Dark Souls 2? Holy shit. Okay. Damn. I think it has more fucking viewers than Final Fantasy 7-2 did. Or, 7-2. Rebirth. 120-30. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm gonna put DS next to it so I don't forget. Why did I write an S like a 2? It's not the direction for that. There we go. Alright, cool. And move that, change the title. Alright, if you play Rise Japanese, they say Ada Ada. I actually think I did hear that, because I played it in Japanese, I believe. That's when I had Monster Hunter World. That was actually when I was still learning my Japanese, slowly but surely. Practicing it, and I think they walked up and I said that these chicks just say Ada Ada to me. That's so funny. Obviously, for Japanese, that's just kind of a statement. But of course, the memes were really big about stuff like that during that time frame. So I laughed so fucking much. I have this game yet. I play it, but I hope we could do a collab for this game sometime. Which game, Silver? All right, I'm gonna try and get some more sleep. Oh my gosh, Jeff the Shark's adorable. He's very. Oh, that's okay. He's so adorable. He is very adorable. Actually, I'm gonna get chocolate milk. I'll be right back. I'm so sore still. Entire body's in pain. Well, I hope you feel better, Silver. I'm sorry to hear you're still in pain. Remember, Izzy brought this up a while back ago, but if you would let me ask you, would you consider making me a mod? I only ask now because right after you said you were supposed to be back from your trip, I myself have to get ready to get traveling myself, so I think it's best for me to ask now before I forget, but I'll actually fully respect your decision if you don't want me as one, so. Give me 1 second. Also, welcome in anybody watching this on YouTube. Welcome in. Glad to have you guys back for this. It's been a while since I've played, so I don't remember what the fuck I was doing or where I was going or anything, but we'll see. I don't know what you're playing there, but it sounds pretty fire, my guy. It's like, just kind of jamming. It sounds like you're playing a stellar indie game in there. I sound like you just turned on Terraria or like Spelunky or something. Like you're just fucking fire, like Wizard of Legend or something. I'm just like, what tavern did you just walk into? It just sounded really cool. Usually what I would think when you hold up, god damn it, why is my laptop being annoying? Intense Devon gameplay. Right, that's what I was thinking. Like, what the hell? There we go. I think that should fix it, shouldn't it? I believe. Let's see if it did or not. I don't know. Let's see. My laptop's being a little slow. I apologize. Cool. It fixed it. Okay, now we can play the game. Yeah, what the fuck was my build anyways? I think I was a strength build. That fucking weapon better be strength, otherwise I'm doing my build wrong. Is Snow joining the order of the mods? Yes. Yes, they are. Well, I don't mind, because most of my mods actually can't see most of my... So, the main mods that are actually in here during my streams would be Bernadetta and Izzy. So having Snow as a mod would be perfectly fine. Like, I do have Just Killer, Linku, and Portal Guy as mods, but Linku and Portal Guy have not well, Portal Guy still pops in occasionally, but Linku also can't really watch me too often anymore, because he would watch me whenever I played earlier in the day. So he can't usually make it to my streams. And, you know, everyone's got life stuff. But yeah, let's hear Yo-Yo. So what were your favorite parts of the vid? It was a shorter vid than the normal ones. I actually really liked your video, Golden Swordsman. I mean, I've liked all the videos I've watched so far, so it's not really surprising. So not the, like, you know, like, actually, like, it's surprising or anything. But just, yeah, man, it was really, really good. I enjoyed, I thought the cameos from the original team was really, really funny. The, you know, the team that showed up. Like, I think you had, Trollin randomly pop up and be like, these assholes stole our boat! He's like, Trollin, we can't interrupt. And he's like, no! You know, that was, I enjoyed that. Then we also have the, god damn. Do a lot of damage. So yeah, the fun little, like, cameo from Trollin was kind of cool. Then I also really enjoyed the writing for, I can't remember the character's name, but the guy who voice acts for, what's his name? Who voice acts for Homelander, that guy. I can't remember the names, though. I'm so bad with the names. I'm way better with faces. Anthony Starr. Yeah, I think in the game they were calling him Anthony. So I don't know if he's like Spanish. I think I've heard Anthony said instead of Anthony. So I don't know. I don't know if that's like a Spanish one. I have no idea. Either way, either Anthony or Anthony Starr. And so I really liked his character. The Arachne, I thought her design was really, really cute. I also liked your own take on Arachne, how they weren't just, you know, the half-spider hybrid. I think it's pretty cool. See, it's interesting, because, like, most, you know, fantasy stuff always have everything set in stone. So to have your own take on it was pretty cool, you know? Because, you know, everybody always just follows with what's already present. So for you to be ballsy enough to do your own thing, I appreciated that. I kind of respected you for it, you know? So I was really curious to see what you end up doing with, you know, her special, unique abilities, whether it be comedic and or, you know, comedic and or actually useful or story relevant. Yeah, like I said, I also enjoyed how it kind of fleshed out the world, both the outer part of the ring with the multiple, like, you know, different places, and how it gave more characterization to Darcy as well. I'm just kind of curious to see what everyone ends up thinking of Darcy after, you know, all the stuff that you kind of have going on. There we go. Also, if I play sloppy as shit, it's been a long time since I've played this, so it'll be a little awkward. But yeah, so I listened to the whole, pretty much the entire thing. I enjoyed the characters you picked for it. Now, I don't know how much great, like, character synergy they will have, like the original, like, the AI president's meme will, but I feel like so far it's went really well. I've enjoyed what you've done so far with the characters, between the bickering and the individual character moments and everything. But by far my favorite is Anthony Starr. I really enjoy both his voice acting and his character in the story. And it almost kind of, like, maybe it's me, but I feel like he's kind of got more of, like, a main character kind of role in the story so far. Maybe that's just me. Which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, mind you. Not a bad thing at all. That's just what I've felt. Ow. Well, thankfully, I'm really fucking tanky, so this really won't matter. If I could fucking see... I really have not played this game in a while. I like how my whole body is just white and my helmet is black. There we go. Yeah, I'm proud of it, and I think you should be, Golden Swordsman. I think you should be proud of it. It's fantastic so far. Like I said, even though it was shorter, it was really, really, really good. Annie the Deer Girl. I enjoyed Annie the Deer Girl. I thought she had, I think you wrote pretty good personality, even for, like, maybe, well, as of right this second, a not as important character. I enjoyed that she was still written to make her interesting. I liked her little character, little character quirks with her being tired and everything. I enjoyed her. But I will say that you're probably always going to hear a really weird answer from me as far as, like, favorite characters and everything. Because it seems like I tend to like a lot of very unpopular things. But yeah, no, by far, Anthony Starr. Love him. Love his character, the rogue. I love how just fed up with everything he is. He's just like, oh my god. He's just like, why? And then him, oh my god, and him like arguing with the deer girl, that shit was funny. He was like, yes, but it would be fucking smart, so you should help me. Like, I think the voice acting, the thing you were using for the voicing there was really, really good. Because it really did sound like he was pulling his hair out trying to talk to her. Where he was like, so if we do this, it will work. But no, you just need to listen to me. Like, it was good. Oh god. I liked how he just sounded so fucking frustrated. Bing. Well, it's at risk. Better get rid of it now. That's okay. Let's see here. Demon Great Hammer. I think I've got other weapons in here, don't I? I do. Nice. Fuck yeah. What I like is since I have multiple weapons now, I can use their abilities consistently. I don't have to sit there and think like, oh, I can't use the ability, I'll break the weapon. But now I can be like, no, I can use it. I can use it. It's fine. Also, I think this is the last DLC I had to do. We're still in the first playthrough, I believe, which is funny because I'm level, what, 154? It's crazy how high level you can get in this game. Yeah, well, I can do the magic one, but enemies in this game are going to be way more resistant to magic, so I'm not going to worry about that. What was the other strength weapon I used in this game? Let's see. Did I use any other weapon or no? No, it's plus 7. Damn, I really did just use this, huh? Oh, hold up. No, I used a mace. That's what I used. I used a normal mace. I remember now. Yep, I used that normal mace, then the fire, yep, the great hammer. This one could be good, but it requires too much dexterity for my liking. Is there any other weapons in here I really used, or no? I guess I could use the red iron twin blade. That's a lot of strength, but not really going to help in this regard. Yeah, it seems like this is the main weapons I used, was the smelter sword and the old Iron King great hammer. You were a strength level pyromancer using the smelter demon swords. Also, thank you ever so much, Edgy. I hope I don't make you regret your decision. I'm sure you won't, Snow Kitsune. Now, time to ban Devin. There we go. See, that's a hype choice. I respect that. That's a good decision. Under the order of moderator Snow Kitsune, Edgy. Oh, sorry, Edgy. Devin the Dilf, the Dilf Devin himself has been banned due to the evil he has set upon the world. He cannot reign terror anymore, thanks to the gracious talent that is Kitsune's moderator power. Can you fucking... If I could say that with any type of clarity, it'd have been great, but I fucking stumbled over my words so bad, it's honestly unbearable. That's okay. Too busy trying to read chat. I like to put my own twists on stuff. Know if you'll end up like an old mod, Barry123. He bursts into flames upon trying to ban Devin. His Dilf power's too much. All I remember is the main goal was to dual-wield Smelter Demon Swords of Pyromancy. Like if you try to write that Devin guy from Death Note, no one ever has gotten past 2 letters. LeMayo! I loved writing the part where he tries to rizz up Annie but fails. Yeah, like that was really fucking funny. I loved it. Are you good? You know what? No! Your hammer has a risk meter. It does. It does. So basically, this game actually has a properly designed durability feature, to where every time I hit something, it breaks down the durability of my weapon. And the way this game goes about it is that every time you rest in this game, it regens the durability of your weapons. No money, no nothing. Every time you rest, it regens the durability completely. But if your weapon breaks, then you have to go get it repaired. But if you don't break it, then you never have to repair it. So what it does is it entices you to have multiple things that you use, aka, you know, multiple weapons, multiple spell items, multiple everything. So the what is it? So you know how I switch? That's why I have so many weapons upgraded in this game, because you know if that big hammer I had breaks, I can switch over to this hammer, or this mace, or this greatsword, or this greatsword. Or I could, if I went to go upgrade it, I could try these other greatswords. Same thing with your armor. Every time you get hit, your armor breaks ever so slowly. Which is fine, because it takes a lot for your armor to break, and I mean a lot. But if you go too long without resting, you might have to switch armors. But once again, you can upgrade other armor sets as well. But the main thing the durability affects is your weapons and your rings. Because some rings are really, really powerful, but have lower durability. Like the second dragon ring. This one has low durability, but really high effects. While the third dragon ring has even lower durability, but even greater effects. So you basically want to play the game of like what is perfect for my build, basically. This game and you know, it gives you the option of like primary and secondary weapons, or primary and secondary armor, primary and secondary rings. Like, maybe you want to use that ring right now, but maybe that ring will get, you know, even that ring's very not durable, so you need to switch later on. But here's the thing, is like, there's a lot of things that could be useful. For me, I have the third dragon and the second dragon ring, so I can just switch to the third dragon ring and be fine. But let's say you don't have the third dragon ring, and so now you have to play the game of like, okay, do I want to have more health? Do I want to have more stamina? Do I want to have more weight? So like, if I want to keep the weight, if I want to sacrifice the health and stamina but keep the weight, Royal Soldier ring. If I want to sacrifice the stamina and weight for health, life ring. And you can do that with all of them. All of them. And pretty much all of these rings are useful in some degree. Maximum health, stamina recovery, maximum equipment load, health, mixture of health, stamina, and equipment load. Physical defense, different elemental defenses, different status ailment resistances, durability resistance. So let's say you're annoyed because your durability keeps breaking too fast. You can put on these rings here, which slows down the degradation of all of your equipment. Rings, weapons, armor. So even if you don't want to play with the durability problem, you can put that on, and it pretty much lowers the problem. Like, let's say your favorite weapon in this game is a katana, which some of them only have, like, you know, 40 durability, or let's say the washing pole, 20 durability. You can put that on, and now that essentially doubles or triples like your durability by a lot. A lot. And it makes it pretty much way harder for you to have any issues with durability. And there are attacks in this game from certain monsters that lower durability for your armor and your other equipment and everything. That shit went through the wall, LeMayo. Body. Also, I was wondering if it was just the AI that makes Orlando Bloom talk that way, but I recently saw an ad with him in it. Bro actually talks like that, and I was like, dude, that's wild. Orlando, yeah, I'd have to see a video of Orlando, because I've mostly only seen Orlando when he's acting, but he, I'd say it's about how he talks, yeah. From most of what I've heard and seen, that's about how he talks. I'd say the AI does a pretty good job with the characters. I would say the AI talking thing that you use is pretty well made. At times it does feel a little unnatural. Well, and I'd say 90% of the time it's pretty natural. Like I said, it's natural enough to where I do get immersed. When I was shaving today, like listening to your video, Golden Swordsman, I unironically thought to myself, like, holy shit, it's already over? Like, it's already been 20 minutes. Like, I think I just got done shaving my right leg, and I moved on to, like, halfway through my left leg, and then it was, like, which, mind you, I started listening to the video before I started shaving my legs, by the way, if you're curious why I got done so why it took me so long to shave my legs. It's because I wasn't just shaving my legs. I had to start the bath and everything else. But, you know, it doesn't take me that long. If I'm shaving everything, then it does, but just my legs now. The, nice, I hit the wall! I did not dodge very well. That's okay. Oh yeah, Izzy. I was also playing this game with, like, really, really low ADP on purpose. I remember that as well. We have very, very low ADP, just so when everybody gets mad about there being, you know, no adaptability in the game, I can laugh at them for being bad and literally call it a skill issue. Because right now I have 91 agility and 7 adaptability. Look how much I've not had to upgrade it. And I'm kicking ass. Pretty consistently. In the probably hardest DLC, I'd say, as well. So yeah. Oh, I thought it was like the devil weapons from Fire Emblem where they hurt you, or the club from BF1. Just a grenade on a stick, so you have a slight chance to have the grenade blow up every time you hit something. So actually, there are weapons that do that, Kitsune. They actually have some pretty unique weapons in this game. Here, I'm about to rest, so I can show you some of them. Here. So let me rest, and I'll show you some interesting weapons in this game. So I don't have the one that steals health, but this game has a lot of, like, standard weapons. It's got a lot of it's got a lot of standard daggers. You have, like, daggers that are, here, I'll actually just equip a bunch. You have, like, you know, I'll show you, like, different daggers and everything. So, you know, you got, like, normal dagger. That's just, you know, it's really good at backstabs and basic attacks. You've got the parrying dagger, which, you know, has its own, like, thrusting moveset alongside, whether it be in your main hand or offhand, it parries like a shield. Then you've got the bandit knife, which is a slashing weapon that also procs bleeding, which is its own little status ailment. You've got a lot of, like, normal swords. You've got, like, short swords, long swords. You know, those are pretty basic. You know, pretty basic weapons. Some with stabbing movesets, some with slashing movesets. Then you have some interesting stuff like the blue flame and the puzzling sword, or the broken straight sword. So you got, like, the puzzling sword, which is literally a chain sword. With its own movesets and everything. You got broken sword. You got some, you know, basically useless. You've got the blue flame, which has this majestic moveset. Well, also, I can't do it, but it's also a sorcery staff. We've got great swords in this game. We've got normal great swords. We've got fancier great swords. We've got big as fuck great swords. You know, normal great sword, the bastard sword, the hand and a half sword. We know it. We love it. We've got the either the Flamberge, the Flamberge, the Flumberge, or the Flumberg, or the Flumberge. I don't know exactly what it would be, how you would say it, but the flame sword, basically, the flame sword, but in French. I don't know my French words very well. Which, you know, it's like a, you know, a dexterous greatsword that also has its own bleeding effect. You have big-ass, just hunks of metal like this one, the Guts greatsword. Then we've got some that are, like, you know, we've got some that are, like, heavily decayed. You have the one that I had, and then you have other ones as well. Like, this game has pretty good weapon variety. We've got this weapon, which is a weapon that's a renowned weapon from a hero, Artorias. Bonus damage whenever you use it in your left hand, which most weapons can... Any weapon can be used in the left hand or right hand, but this one gains bonus damage when used left-handed, because of it being from the left-handed swordsman of legend, with also having some pretty cool movesets as well. I think it has to be in your left hand to have that unique effect, though, so here, let me put it in my left hand. That, or I don't have the dexterity to do the abilities, which I might not. I might not. Yeah, you've got rusted, beat-up, ugly swords like this one, which is basically fucking, you know, it's just heavy as shit and very low durability, but good damage. You had the one I had, which is a giant demon blade. Burns people with flames. All those special moves require extra durability points. Then you've got stuff like this, the Fume Ultra Great Sword, which is just a big-ass hunk of metal as well. that I absolutely love. It's actually so big that you can block with it efficiently. And it also has a trading attack. Yes, a timed trading move. So if the enemy's attacking you, you can do this, which turns from into a block into a slam. So it has, like, you know, blocking frames. Yep, there we go. There's the moveset. And then, I believe... Let me... There we go! You can do, like, a front flip attack. Now they're faster. It's because I can't wield the weapon properly, though they're slower. Then they have all types of katanas and stabbing weapons, maces, great axes, great hammers, spears. And all these things do different abilities. Like, they all have their own, like, cool thing. This one actually breathes fire, if I could use it properly. But yeah, this game has so many different weapons. That's actually one of the big reasons I like Dark Souls 2 so much, is they have pretty much a different weapon for any type of playstyle that you'd really want to go for. And pretty much every single one of them, even the worst ones, are viable. What about someone uses the left blade and their left foot on their left side, so didn't think of that, huh, Swordmaker? Right, right. Exactly, exactly. But yeah, so it's just this game pretty much allows, and like between the, you know, the armor, because all the armor also has like special effects as well. Like a lot of the armor has like special effects and, you know, specific things that they resist very well, whether they be specific ailments or, yeah, whether it be specific ailments or elements, because the Smelter Demon armor, the Demon armor that I was wearing earlier in the playthrough, that one's actually stupidly resistant to flames. And then along with how they balance the stats and everything in this game, there's a lot of different builds and stuff you can make based on the stats that you have or the stats that you put on the character and everything. It's genuinely one of the most replayable games I've ever played in my life. Like, I've beaten this game many Markiplier meme. Many times. And I still am not bored of it at all. Just because the build variety. Like, what you're seeing me do right now, I've never done. I've never used this weapon. Not once have I used this weapon. And pretty much every single weapon in this game you can dual wield. Pretty effectively. You can either dual wield two different type of weapons and have like two different movesets at all times, or you can basically use two of the same weapon and have them have a basically conjoined moveset. That was awful. I was trying to do that, but I missed, so whatever. Because they're not considered enemies yet. They're supposed to be part of the environment. But since I've played this game too much, I know they're not part of the environment. I'm going to kill them. Putting dinner in the oven? No problem. What about holding it under their armpit or on the left side? Technically means the person is still armed. Yeah, they could do the full-on killer bee and just beat fucking the shit out of... I can't believe they did that to Sasuke. He's got the eyes that can see anything. One random dude who raps and fucking holds 8 blades at one time. He just basically Sonic spins this direction over there and beats the shit out of him. I love it. I fucking love it. As much as I like Sasuke, he deserves almost every ass whooping he gets in the anime. There's very few that he doesn't. That I can even think of. I think the only ones where I usually get pissed about Sasuke having, like, quote-unquote losses is usually to Naruto, and it's never for the reasons people would think. Like, Naruto's obviously stronger. Yes, I know he's fucking stronger. I'm not stupid. The entire beginning of the anime can be immediately voided out because he has the 9-tailed fox. Literally, he's already continent level. He's already a continent level threat at the beginning of the fucking anime. Without even knowing how to do a jutsu, the motherfucker is a continent level threat, technically. Like, he is a problem. But the moments in the anime where it's like, oh no, his Rasengan that's made for like an AoE explosive burst is, you know, it being used by Naruto is not nearly as effective as Chidori. First off, Naruto can't even use Chidori. He needs the fucking Sharingan to do it, so he couldn't do it if he wanted to in the beginning of the anime. Secondly, they're not even used for the same thing. How many people have you seen hit with a Rasengan that fly across the fucking screen and then just smack a wall and they're like, ugh, man, that hurt. Let me get back up and then go beat their ass. How many people have been hit by a Tadori and lived? We've watched Rin get hit by one 30 fucking times. You've at least seen 30 people die to it. I don't care if it's the same girl. It was in 30 different episodes, so you saw it happen. Like, I think the only person that comes to mind that gets hit by Chidori and lives is, like, Gaara. And that is because he was wearing chakra-enhanced armor in a chakra-enhanced defensive dome with a natural chakra-infused, with his dead mother controlling it, sand blocking it. This mother, it went through 3 things and then barely poked his chest and made him bleed. So, no. I refuse to anybody ever to tell me that, oh, you know what, yeah, because fucking Naruto is just that much stronger. No, I'll take some things, but I will not take that. That is stupid. Oh, there we go. Not what I meant to do, and that almost got me killed. Nice. Good trade, good trade. I keep hating it when I hit just right trigger instead of forward right trigger. Let me see, is it... So I did do it right, yeah. I know how to do it, I just did it incorrectly. Not that I did it right, yeah. Anyways. Murderous fun, wish you could Zoro in Dark Souls. Yep. 4-sword technique, one in my mouth, 2 in my arms, and 1 in my ass cheeks. I think that's actually canon, isn't it? Devin, you've watched One Piece. Is that canon? You're the One Piece fan. He's like, oh, don't you dare! It's like, I'm a believer in true anime. Dragon Ball. Don't you dare put One Piece in front of... Yeah. I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. I've heard that Luffy is one of the dumbest MCs ever made in anime. That's what I've heard. Like, he's really stupid. But I don't know. I won't talk for anybody, and I've also not seen it, so I won't tell you. I'll tell you it's I will say that anytime someone asks me about One Piece, I will say it's probably good because it's ran for this long. And people still talk about how much they enjoy it. I'm sure it's pretty decent. Yeah. There's no way it's ran this long and still have this many fans. Because usually when stuff's ran for long enough and it's overdone, people complain. Family Guy, SpongeBob, etc. Now this OG SpongeBob is bad, mind you. Obviously it's good. I'm just saying, like, the later episodes, obviously people stop liking it as much. Yeah, so obviously it's still good. One of the craziest pieces of Beyblade lore is Moses split the Red Sea with Beyblade. Don't worry, Devin tells me about that at least once a month, I believe. Not to say that it's not worthy of being told about once a month. It absolutely is. You know. Yeah, like, not that it shouldn't be mentioned. It absolutely should. I'm just saying that he does. I'm informing you. Not complaining. Big difference. I hit the wrong fucking button. I'm fine. Anyways. And God used a Beyblade to create the world. No, that's silly as fuck. That's fucking stupid. Apparently God used a Beyblade to make the world. I saw an Instagram post that hit hard. Out of all the people in the village, the only one that wanted Naruto was the girl with X-ray vision. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Of course. No, the amount of people that have made, like, comments about how freaky and Naruto and Hinata must be, it's often. It's very often. Like, I can't tell you how many people I'll just randomly bring up Naruto, and they'll be like, you know Hinata's telling him to use Shadow Clone Jutsu every single time. And I'm like, okay, dude. Calm down. Calm down. I didn't miss it. I saw it, Izzy. I'm just reading slow. I was, talking about stuff. Dark Souls 2 is one of those games that I've played so much, it's very easy for me to, talk while playing, so I can pretty well just keep going, while just keep talking about something very easily amidst all the, gameplay. I do ramble, though, because obviously there are times where my focus is going to drift a little bit. Started watching the OG, Trigun, and man, I love how wholesome Millie is. Trigun. You watched that, Devin? I feel like you've mentioned it. What? What the fuck did you say? Bash the Stampede. Bash. Oh, bash. Oh, Vash. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I heard you say, okay. I got you. I should have taken my headset off and then ask you. My apologies, Devin. This headset's pretty good for making me not hear anything outside of the game, I won't lie. Like, I can hear noise happening, but I can't tell at all what it is. Ah, the buff is gone. Alright. Switch over to my fire sword. Or, sorry. No, that's my that's my... It's my flaming fire sword of fire. Or hammer, god damn it. I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying the dark infused dark sword of darkness. I'm used to saying that. Because there's the dark sword. Which looks like a popsicle. It's grape flavored, in fact, actually. If you must know. Just Devin just the mic picking up V as in Victor, Devin's mighty roar. They actually fucking heard you say that, Devin. You were getting so heated, they fucking heard you like, Jesus, it's a V! God! Like I said, this headset's good. It's hard. It's hard for me to really notice shit. If my hearing was bad, I would not listen to music so quietly, Devin. Like, it's just a fact. It's just genuinely. Like, I would agree with you if I listened to my music at like 80 or 90% volume. But like, anytime someone hands me their headset, earbud, whatever, and they're like, oh, let me play this. That shit hurts my ears. Like last night when my dad and brother were playing music, that shit was way too loud. Drop some Beyblade lore if you missed it. I started watching it. Okay, Trigun. But yeah, apparently I guess Devin's seen Trigun. We are getting pretty far in the game today, chat. It's funny how far I can actually make it in this game without dying or having any pushback. It's funny how, like, casual I play through this game. With little to no issue. Damn it. Okay. To be fair, this is not the hardest version of this area. We're playing this area on easy mode at the moment. You'll see what I mean after we kill the next boss. Bing! I love that you spin for the second hit. It's so silly. Nope, I did not roll in time. That is a one-shot. I fucking knew it was a one-shot. I knew it. I knew it! There we go. Also, what does chat think of my Minotaur helmet? I've not really mentioned it yet. I spent forever trying to get it, I think a few streams ago. What do we think of it? I wanted it because I don't think I've ever actually used it. Like, ever. I thought it would be a pretty funny helmet to wear. So I can have a face stare at them emotionlessly, as I take the life from their body. Look at this horse. This horse is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins or something. I can't remember. What's it even from, by the way? No, not Holy Knight Orem. Chat, they're catching on to me. They know I'm playing as a demon. Nice. Your laggy-ass movement saved you, you fucker. There you go, block that. I only spit flames. Straight flames. God, you know this hammer is heavy with my character running around like that. He's running around like this the whole time. All his fucking weight is on that damn shoulder. He is gonna have the worst case of scoliosis you've ever fucking seen. Also, I can't tell in Trigun, is Millie supposed to be extra tall, or does Meryl just make her look taller because she's short, because Millie is about the same height as Vash? I do not know. I've not watched it. Devin was in here, so I would have asked him, but... You want to see something funny, chat? No! You'll never beat me! I will burn this whole castle down! There we go. GG's, GG's. Fair fight. You deserved that win. Too bad I took it from your lifeless corpse. It happens. It happens to the worst of us. It's okay. You're just part of the mini. He's just hard stuck bronze, chat. What can I say? I'm hard stuck plat. I'm hard stuck barely above him. And she's got the lava chicken hammer? No. I've got the flint and steel. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy, that is fucking it's fucking dumb. Oh my god, I love that. I love that way more than I should. Prop hunt? Yep, basically. But yeah, you can, there's actually magic in this game that lets you turn into items, Snow Kitsune, and it lets you meme on other players. Pretty funny, not gonna lie. Can I level up? And if I can, how many? One fucking time. Amazing. Amazing. What do I even want to level up? I'm at 20 intellect and 20 faith. Probably vitality, I feel like, would be the best. Increases my defense, at least, so it's something. Yeah, why not, right? Maybe health? That's only 20. Yeah, maybe equipment. Maybe vitality. Fuck it. Make me heavier! I want to be so heavy that I leave fucking craters with each step. Well, I've already upgraded everything that I would want, so let me see if there's anything that I would want to, upgrade. I don't think there's any other armor I want to upgrade. I don't really want to use Raim's helmet. That's fine. The Bell helmet's kind of funny. I might upgrade that. The Smelter Demon armor is pretty cool. Let's see. Was there any, like, shield or anything I want to level up? Probably not. What would be a good one to upgrade, I wonder? Well, that one's very fire-based, so that should be fine. Even though I think that's a very much, like, dexterity weapon, so I don't really want to upgrade a dexterity weapon. I already upgraded one Demon Great Hammer, so that would be fine. I have the pickaxe, but I don't really need the pickaxe. I could do the Fire Black Knight Great Axe, which is pretty fun. I've not really used that weapon. And I have 19 Twinkling Titanite, which is quite a few, mind you. There's also the Fume Ultra Great Sword, but that requires a lot of fucking dexterity for some... I mean, I guess. It's not just heavy. There's probably is some dexterity involved, but Jesus, man, that shit's heavy. Heavy as hell. Let's see here. Yeah, because I have, like, no dexterity at all. And that requires 18. Yeah, I think pretty much all those weapons that I would use require more dexterity in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, and I don't really want to upgrade dexterity, but pretty much would have to if I want to use any other weapon. Actually, I might upgrade the Orma and the other Great Shield. Like, if I can get the other Great Shield, that would actually be pretty cool. And I could run around and smash people to bits with my Great Shields. Doesn't that sound like a good idea, chat? Just beating people into submission with my Great Shields? Honestly, might do that. Also, because most people in chat haven't seen her yet. This is the wife, right here. One of the few people he doesn't murder. As an evil demon. She's one of the few left alive. Hello, how have you been? I've been delightful. Thank you for asking. She's so considerate. So loving and considerate. She's also very stylish. She's wearing her own Pyromancer armor. Honestly, girl Pyromancer set goes so hard. I fucking love it. I mean, granted, Pyromancers are naturally women anyways. When can we kill the shopkeeper? Which one? Because most of the shopkeepers I wouldn't want to kill until the end of the game, because they usually have unique stuff in them. Like this character has unique stuff. Clothing shop? Oh, you mean the guy over here? Way later, because he sells everybody's armor set, basically. I will definitely kill him before the end of the game, though. Yeah, because he's got Velstatus. Okay, I don't need Velstatus armor, and I don't need the Looking Glass Knight. I need to figure out what else he sells. Which I'll probably look it up during a bathroom break, which I will be having here shortly. So, you know what? Here, I'll look up what he sells. I'll look up what he sells, and, see if I'm going to kill him already or not. I don't think so, though. You know what, here, because I don't think, Snow Kitsune is not actually, seen. I don't think... You don't really know anything about Dark Souls, do you, Snow Kitsune? I don't believe so. Yeah, we're gonna look out into the distance. I'll leave you guys with this view. I'll be right back. You're like a tank that learned to use fire. I love it. Thank you, Mizaki. That was kind of the idea. So pretty much you're looking at a dex build user in most Dark Souls games. My favorite magic type is Hexers. Probably not the Hexes you're thinking of, and probably not the style of Hexer you're thinking of either. I use a lot of stuff that most people wouldn't use. You know what? I'll just go ahead and show you. I'm about to go use the bathroom, but I'll show you what I mean. I like to use spells like Dark Fog, Twisted Barricade, Dark Greatsword, Scraps of Life, Promised Walk of Peace, Dark Dance. Pretty much all the ones that aren't OP. I'm not one of those, oh, let me walk up and just climax on this dude's face. Like, I don't do that. Because it's just not entertaining, you know? It's just too easy. But yeah, no. Big fan of dark magic, big fan of lightweight stuff. Hype and chat for the follow from Mizaki. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'm going to be right back after the bathroom break, and we'll talk more about Dark Souls, but yeah. I usually play lightweight builds with dexterity stuff. But I'm going to leave you guys with this view real quick, and I will be right back. one person who was super good though. Their Penny Parker grappled me every, I think 3 out of 5 times. Just stopped me. Like the only reason I could do it 5 times, even the fact I got enough damage to do it 5 times, is because they stopped me amidst doing it, which knocks you back down to 50% charge instead of just whiffing it entirely. But still, fuck, it was off. Oh. Yeah, the game's actually really well balanced. I love pretty much everything I've seen so far. What? Oh, is that gonna get me banned? Okay. Anyways, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Sorry, I was talking to my roommate about a game I was playing earlier today. But how we all doing? How we all doing? Oh, wait, the cat. I'm the fucking shop guy. Ah, doesn't matter. I'm not that pressed about it anyways. Well, welcome in, Mizaki. Mizaki, we're actually... Oh, is this a person? Oh, it's Masterless Glencore. Well, you've got yourself a master now. The Demon Overlord Master. Quay Livid. The Demon. Whatever the fuck this character's name was. Quay... I forgot I made his face look like that. We'll have to ask Mizaki. Is Dark Souls 2 your favorite Dark Souls? Or what do you like about Dark Souls 2? This shit's so funny. I really do. Because I know we've not seen it in a while. What do we think of his face, chat? Do we love it? I know you love it. It's okay. I know how much you love the face of true evil. Yes. This is what happens when you max out your evil slider in a Fable game. You turn into this. This right here. He's livid. Quay livid. He's angry and evil all the time. He knows not mercy. Nor fucking sunlight, apparently. Bro's pasty as shit. Anger runs through his veins. Now I shall unleash this anger upon any foe that dares stand before me. All right, man. Thank you so much for. If I didn't say it before, thank you so much for the follow, Mizaki. Glad to have you, man. Glad to have you. Always fun. I've not played Dark Souls in quite a while, actually. So just hopping back on and already meeting a new person to the Dark Souls stuff. Dark Souls kind of discussion is always awesome. I am purposely running a really tank build. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing a playthrough that's going to get all the pyromancies in the game. And the objective of this playthrough is to basically do like a semi-unique, at least for me, pyromancer build. Because I've never actually done a strength-based pyromancer. I've done a strength-based other type of character before, but I've never done a strength pyromancer. That's going to hit me, yeah. That's okay. And then after I started playing for a while, we kept getting into the discussion about, what was it? About ADP and agility and everything. And I was telling people, I was like, you really don't have to worry about upgrading agility all that much. Like, it's really not that pressing. And after saying that, I think Izzy or somebody was like, well, just don't upgrade ADP then. And I was like, bet, I fucking won't. And, that's what I've been doing. This playthrough's also been basically me showing that you don't have to upgrade adaptability to play Dark Souls 2. That's usually one of the biggest complaints about Dark Souls 2 is that adaptability is just required. And, yeah. Now, this is actually one of the fights where I said adaptability is definitely going to be recommended because of stuff like that. He's going to run at me, isn't he? Nope. Glencore's good. But, yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I'd say I've almost not had any issues at all with low adaptability. You're such a dick. That's gonna hit me? Yep. Oh boy. I'm just gonna heal, because I feel like Glencore's about to die. You know what? I will take the counter damage. You You good? Oh, okay. You're just gonna make me whiff. I'm just gonna heal. I think if you just run to the side, you can dodge these, can't you? Yeah. Been a long time since I've played, so this shit is... I'm so out of my element. Thankfully, it's my most played Dark Souls game, so it'll be very easy even if I'm playing like trash. Alright, I mean, just keep running away, I don't mind. I'll just keep topping off my health. I'm definitely wasting flasks pretty heavily right now, but that's okay. As long as he doesn't go for his grab attack, I should be fine. That's aimed right at me. Okay, running! Time for cardio! Running at me? Yep. Grab. Really? You only went for one after you hit me. Smart cat. Damn, Glencore even healed himself. Nice job, Glencore. Boom! Look at that. Look at that fucking dodge. Get him! Yes! This shit's gonna hurt. First fucking try. There we go. Let's go, Glencore! I don't even know how you're alive, but we did it! We've murdered the ice cat. The king's pet is no more. If he was in the movie Inside Out, all emotions would just be anger and hangry. Just everything. Angry and hangry. 24/7. Absolutely. It looks like he goes up to people and asks if he can leave the extra fries that fall to the... Wait, what? He looks like he goes up to people and asks if he can have the extra fries that fall to the bottom of the bag. That's a unique description, Kitsune. I'm not gonna lie. Not even remotely sure how you got to that conclusion, but yeah, I respect it. I respect it. The Grand Cathedral. Ow, my fucking neck. All right. God, I got, like, no fucking souls from that. I mean, to be fair, I'm also stupidly high level. 60,000 is not really gonna... I'll level up, what, twice? Barely not twice. I'm gonna level up once. Let's see, am I able to use the Demon Great Hammer yet? I think I almost can. I actually can! What do you know? I just have to have... Oh, I need the... No, I don't. I don't need the third Dragon Ring. I can use the second Dragon Ring and use it. That's actually pretty hype. That is actually hype! I had no idea. How close am I to dual-wielding the, Smelter Swords? Not that close, no. Once you add one, adding another is just, it fucking skyrockets the demand. Yeah, 86.1%. We're not close, bro. We're not close. Not even a little bit. Can I enhance the Demon Hammer? I can. Four. So this thing, 4 big guys. No, not that song. Not that song. Different song. Different song. Yeah, this will be good. Looks like he says "milady" unironically. I know. I beat him with my flint and steel. I'm too powerful.
This land is barren.
Like your DMs. Oh shit.
By the old chaos. It gave birth to atrocities, and the people fled in fear. Until our Lord, the Ivory King, came.
The only thing I don't like about the Ivory King DLC is probably the is it Frigid Outskirts? Is that what it's called? The big open area. I feel like it's a missed opportunity. I don't hate it. I just dislike it. I don't really hate anything in this game.
A most true king. It was with his magnificent soul that he built a Leonrois.
He's just that evil because no one does that. To my Fry comment, not about milady. He's just walked in and says, "Please level me up, milady." Tips his horse helmet. Tips his horse helmet. It's a Minotaur helmet.
Gave his own soul.
I didn't know horses had horns.
Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor.
You drained him? Pause.
honoring my
What's a stupid rubber horse helmet just with horns? LeMayo. I mean, it kind of does, Izzy, I'm not gonna lie.
one day he will return.
You know one thing I should do on this playthrough as well? I should farm to actually go talk to her. I've never gotten up there to talk to her, even once. I've never sat here and farmed the enemies nearly enough.
I have but that my dear lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos. I haven't strength to help him myself, but perhaps one such as you. Though I am yet to know your name, stranger.
Do it first, new game.
Will
Plus?
you lend me your strength?
What? Do it first, new game plus. I have no idea what the fuck that means, Izzy. No hate. No clue what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just gonna wait patiently for clarification. Are you asking me to do it for the first time, or are you telling me to do it in new game plus, or are you like I don't know. I don't know what you're asking of me. Also, can I just say, with my new haircut, like barely creeping my bangs out of this beanie, I really do look like I'm about to just break out into a Sleeping with Sirens song. Like, 'cause it used to be like my hair all hangs down like out of the sides over here, like kind of like a stoner vibe. But now I'm just about like, you know, out of nowhere, just break into a fucking Pierce the Veil song or Sleeping with Sirens song, which is good. I like those bands. That's just what it looks like, you know, and I appreciate that I look like that now. I'm really loving my haircut. The fact that it makes my hair look good, like better, even when it's in a beanie. She better not be like the naked lady from Code Vein. Nope, she's not double cheeked up on a Monday, Tuesday after. I don't fucking know. Whatever it is today. She's not there with the biggest boobs in the game or anything. I don't, you know, random comment. Don't know who has the biggest boobs in Dark Souls 2. Couldn't tell you. I can't say I've looked at the cleavage of the characters in this game. I know, that might be hard to believe. Go up to her in the first New Game Plus run, unless you can do it this run. You can. Like, you can. It just takes a long time. Like, it literally just takes forever. So what, I don't know if you know this, Izzy, but, oh, you've not played Dark Souls 2. You're right. So, what you do, right, with, this. Basically, what happens, right, is you need to gather Lois souls. But yeah, it's literally, you just farm for it. So, either in your own world or in somebody else's world, you have to farm for Lois souls, which are a rare drop from Lois Knight, from Charred Lois Knights, inside the boss fight. So basically, I have to constantly help people with the fight, or constantly go in and leave over and over and over and over again. Until I get about, I think, like 30 Lois souls. I could be wrong. Don't really know. But you need a lot. A lot. My summon sign's going to disappear here shortly. Lois. L-O-Y-C-E. Lois. Right now, that's going to be Edgy's new quest. Edgy finds who's the biggest live, not clickbait. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Lois. Pretty interesting, though. The cool part about the armor I'm wearing, though, is I believe this armor is all really good for, yeah, for leveling up defense. Like, I think this one's pretty high up there, yeah. It's one of the better scaling helmets. This one's one of the better scaling chest pieces. This one's one of the better scaling gauntlets. This one's one of the better scaling leg pieces. Yep. Let's see here. I guess I'll just go level up. He pulls out a clipboard with like 72 pages of notes just from 5 minutes into the run. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember all the small details. I think it's 30. Let me see here. Dark Souls 2. I should get a Dark Souls 2 book. Dark Souls 2 Lois Souls. Yep, I can only level up once. Only takes a little bit to level up more, though. I think I'll level up one more time. That won't take much. Yep, let me leave them on the floor. That's exactly what I want to do. Let's see here. Bring the souls to Alsana Silent Oracle, who will reward you for the amount of souls possessed. The stairs leading to Alsana Silent Oracle will open up as you bring more souls. Consumable, but it gains no soul and is not possible to sell to Goblin. 5 Lois souls is the Lois gauntlets, 5 Lois souls, Lois leggings, 15 Lois souls, Lois armor, 35 Lois souls, Lois helmet, 50 Lois souls is the soul of Alsana, Silent Oracle, and access to the Ivory King armor. Jesus fucking Christ. Drop by the Charred Lois Knight enemies. DLC item, Crown of the Ivory King. Ensure the burnt Ivory King is alive so the Lois Knights are present. Before the boss appearance, 12 charred Lois Knights are generated during the boss fight. They will spawn almost infinitely, 45 times, but at a slower rate. If the burnt Ivory King is dead, only 3 charred Lois will spawn in Old Chaos every couple of minutes. They can be forced to spawn instantly by reloading the area. First of all, you'll need to increase the item discovery rate. Try wearing Jester's Cap, everything else. Don't want to use Rusted Coin, not for weapons. Charred Lois Knights are completely vulnerable to Dark Crypt Black Sword buff with Dark Weapon. Dark Sword for the memes. Okay. Yeah, this is like, I would need 50 fucking Lois souls. I mean, I might go for it. It is something I have never done. It's just, it would take a while. That's just because it's kind of like just a time-consuming, like, mindless thing, you know? You know what? I'm actually going to upgrade strength. I'm going to make him even stronger. Wait a second. I forgot I have a strength ring on. That was kind of a waste, because now I don't really need the strength ring. Damn it. Actually, maybe it's not, because maybe once I get that, once I get 5 levels in strength, I can change that with one of the other rings. You know what? Actually, yeah, I'm fine with that. Because that'll free up the slot for something else. Because it's only giving me, like, what, 4 defense and very little extra attack? Like, oh boy, he's getting, what, 3 extra attack from 5 levels? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get, I'll probably get that real quick. I'll upgrade my strength to 50. Because going from 50 to 55 isn't really, outside of meeting requirements, it's not very helpful. Anyways, now we get the process of going through the entire fucking ice area again. But this time it's not frozen. Which is actually, it's a pretty cool gimmick, I think. It does make you really, it makes you reapproach the area, you know, in a different way. And it shows you a lot of secrets you weren't aware of. Which, one thing I completely ignored while I was talking about earlier. I climbed up an invisible ladder, because the funny thing is that eyeball that we got shows a lot of the invisible stuff, and the ice, getting rid of the ice also gets rid of a lot of the blocking stuff as well. So now, that ladder I climbed up earlier that was invisible, it's visible now. You can actually see it when I climb it. I'm not just climbing up the air, like what I did on stream. Hey, we actually got the best rapier in the game, I believe. Could be wrong, but I believe it's one of the best. It has an extremely easily spammable ranged attack, while also having all the other overpowered abilities of a thrusting sword, because pretty much everything about a thrusting sword is good. I take that back. No ice and snow. They took away a winter wonderland. Well, no, it's still very cold. Everything is, so it's still frigid. And you'll see, like, really cold here in a bit when I go out to the frigid outskirts, but the place is still probably in the negatives as far as the coldness is concerned. Because, I mean, literally, look at the environment. It's snow as far as you can see. Like, it is literally just a snowy... I mean, we'll go with Wonderland. It's a Wonderland. Yeah, that is more accurate. It's a snowy hellscape, basically. It's pretty desolate. short king. Motherfucker. I didn't mean to do that. Really didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Yeah. Don't worry, Kitsune. You'd have to get the world's... as hot and angry as my, you know, demonic angry pyromancer is here. I don't even think his anger is gonna melt the frigid outskirts. This shit is ridiculous. You gotta think about it. It's less cold now, and there's still snow and ice covering every fucking spot on the floor. Like, this place is ridiculous. Not the best trade I've ever done, but good enough at least. That's why we're tanky, chat, so I don't die when I do stupid shit. That's that's why we're super tanky. That exact reason. But yeah, some of the stuff that it opened up, I'll go ahead and show you, are these, which it opened up one of these fuckers, which I'm not gonna die to him. I'm gonna go ahead and put him away. And it opened up this here. Like, it gets rid of a lot of the big ice blocks. Golden fruit bomb, dried root, retainer staff. You know, the retainer staff, I think it would be good, but you get it so late in the game that it's, like, fucking pointless. I never understood why games give, like, early game equipment in the late game, you know? Like, stuff that would be good if you were playing early game, but since you're playing late game, it's, like, terrible. You know what I mean? You guys ever played a game that does that? Eat a dried root, why not? We'll be going quite a while in this area anyways. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least I only got hit once. Okay. This is getting absurd. The overhead slam jam. There we go. You know what? I will face tank this shit. Nice. How the fuck? You know what? You're dead now. That's all that matters. But yeah, what I like about the dried root is it heals, like, I think it heals quite a lot of health. It's just over the, you know, 2 years worth of time. Like, it takes a stupidly long amount of time. I actually, if anybody in chat knows the rate of healing for the dried root, I would love to know. I just know that it's really, really slow, and it takes a really, really long time. But it does heal you. It does. Skyrim did it a bit, and some Fallouts. Nice, nice. Are you fucking kidding me? Where was the sightline for that? Fuck you. Oh shit, I forgot you had to go to this area like twice. Yeah, I'll have to go up there and get that bonfire. I think I'll go that way, grab that bonfire, and then come back this way. No, this way is difficult, actually. I remember now. I'll go fully explore this way, and then turn around and go back the other way. Right? I think that should work. I think that'll work. It should be fine. It'll be fine! It'll be fine! It'll be fine. You guys are overreacting. Edgy Gamer's not gonna die this whole stream. Watch. As he whiffs. I didn't say I wouldn't miss. Okay, that's not happening. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss at least 30% of the time. That's just guaranteed to happen. That's written into his character lore. It has to happen at least a couple of times. Oh, the almost triple kill. And it's at risk. That's fine. I cleared the room. That's really all I needed it for. So, good enough. Takes you down where you even had time to turn around to look at it if it hit. Yeah, oh, that's also a big thing that that this game is known for, is like the enemies will fucking chase. They will chase you in this game. They are relentless. If I remember correctly, I think it is this game people meme about it, all the enemies being absolutely relentless. Like, they chase you for ages. Like, they just do not stop. I think it is, anyways. Once again, I could be wrong. It's hard to remember because there's so many Dark Souls memes, like, back and forth between all the 3 Dark Souls games. Also, another thing that happens when this game heats up is you have these guys all abroad that tend to wake up and get more active. Oh, also, it dethaws all these treasure chests that you guys see everywhere. Get launched and burned! We call that the Poke of Power. Not to be confused with the Power Poke. Poke of Power is fire-based. The Power Poke is an insta-kill move from Dokkan Kingdom. The fucking roulette game of hating me. Just that fucking game hates me. Oh no, no, it doesn't hate me. It is rude though. I think it hates everybody. That's a better way to put it. It hates everybody. If you turn it on and you own it, it hates you. Such a mean game. It is pretty cool though. You know what, Snow Kitsune? Since you're a Snow Kitsune, obviously. What are your thoughts on this area so far? Being an icy wonderland. What are your thoughts? As a snow connoisseur, I'm sure. I would like to ask your expert opinion. The fire poker is where you set a poker table on fire. Will this be on that test? Will this be on the test? It will be. It will be. It'll be on the final test. I hope you're all taking notes, as we all know the importance of notes. The power held within one note card. You just fucking backstabbed me from the side! You motherfucker! No. No, screw you and your little gang of backstabbers! Also, I didn't walk over here last time, but one thing you can do as well is if you walk over here and you light a torch, normally if you light a torch, the wind from the icy winds will put it out. But if you walk over here and light these without the icy wind, it opens up. Well, there's definitely enough snow for you to bury yourself in here. I gotta remember. Oh, Bone Fist is in here. I fucking love the Bone Fist. Izzy, being a Dark Souls fan, do you know what the Bone Fist is? If you don't know the Bone Fist, Izzy, I'm 1,000,000,000% showing you. This shit's dope. Also, here you go, Kitsune. Here's the blue sword. Being a Snow Kitsune, I'm sure you probably appreciate blue flames more. I'm sure you appreciate the blue color over the red color. Or the orange, I mean. I mean, I like the blue. I feel like it's more striking. It's a lot more noticeable because of the contrast. I do think it looks really, really cool. And the blue flames are so eye-catching. How? And how did you... whatever. You're dead. Get good, nerd! It is bad to the bone. Plays the song. I love that. It's been a while since I've heard that song. I should re-listen to that. Should re-listen to that. There's a lot of songs I've not heard in a long time. The only problem with songs you haven't listened to in a long time is you don't remember what ones you have or have not listened to. Usually the biggest problem there. The direct hit. How the fuck? I missed? I can't believe that didn't hit me, actually. Oh, the triple! Nice. Fucking love this weapon, dude. It's just so simple, but, like, perfect, you know? The Garrison Ward Key. I actually don't remember where that goes. Anyways, the Bone Fist, because we were talking about that. Here's what the Bone Fist does. I actually can't show you all of it because you need a lot of dexterity to use it properly. So, it's this little dragon bone hand in my left hand. And it lets you do kung fu and, like, karate, basically. Here's a good example, Izzy. Up, like, you know, a forward jab. Here, let me have my hands out so you can see it better. There's that. Bonafide best weapon. So you can parry with it. You can do that. You can also... Here's the running attack. A running high jump kick like you're a fucking Hitmonlee. Mind you, you can do that from... You can backstep into a running attack. Kung Fu Panda playthrough win. I literally have already done one, Izzy. What are you talking about? Edgy Gamer's already done a full playthrough of that game. I beat the whole game. I have almost posted all the clips from that playthrough on fucking YouTube already. Oh, Kung Fu Panda, I mean. Okay. Oh no, the For Honor Shaolin flashbacks. Oh, Kitsune, I totally forgot you've played For Honor. That's so awesome. So, Izzy, there's another thing for dual wielding with this fist. I don't have the dexterity to do it. But you can fire a Hadouken. You can fire a Hadouken with that bone fist as well. For Honor's fun, it is. You are correct. There is a lot of toxicity in For Honor. Probably the most toxic game I've ever played. Even more toxic than Destiny 2. Yeah. You pull your hands together, you charge it up, and you pull them apart, and then you shoot out like a fucking blue sphere as a projectile. Pretty fucking dope. I was Kyoshin main, but I retired my blade long ago. I lost my Xbox Live. That's totally okay, Snow Kitsune. Kyoshin. I'm trying to remember who that was. I don't think Kyoshin was a character I hated, but it is one that I don't remember the name of. What were all the characters you played, Kitsune? Oh, oh, that's one of the newer characters. Oh, you played, like... Okay. Well, it's not newer nowadays, but... I actually never tried Kyoshin, so I don't really have too much to say about it. I'll say they seem pretty interesting. They seemed like a different style of Orochi. No, it's the Ice Hedgehogs! Ah, these are the hardest enemy in the DLC. Honestly, it's ridiculous. They should not be this difficult, but they are. Might actually use a Crimson Water in a moment. I'm surprised I even hit it with this horizontal swinging weapon. That's a terrible swing for this position. No, it's Nikolai! I used Shinobi a lot whenever the game first came out. Hello, Hexa Nikolai. He just used the fucking... Oh, you know what? You want to cast spells and shit? Cast them, bitch! Go for it! You will burn, Nikolai! You fucking... You dumbass! That is literally unusable in this position here. You healed. I thought you were doing something else. That was a dangerous trade to go for. Oh my god. Oh my god. Evil has triumphed. The Hexa may have experimented on corpses, but I leave none left behind. I burn my enemies and their corpses. None shall prevail. Neither the living nor the dead. All shall burn below my mighty boot. Except for my wife. She is delightful. See, he may murder everybody, but he doesn't disrespect... He may be a murderer, but he doesn't disrespect women, chat. Alright? What a hero. What a hero. Stupid fucking hedgehog, dude, I can't. Sit still! If I wanted to play Sonic, I'd go turn on my GameCube. I'll play League and you'd play the most toxic game in existence. The guy that would do all the guard stance with the blade twirl. I played Kyo, PK, Peacekeeper. I played most of my Peacekeeper during the beta, but I actually enjoyed Peacekeeper quite a bit later into the launch as well. I thought it was pretty fun. Peacekeeper's a good one. I like Peacekeeper. Then Medja and the Aztec dude. Medja is the, so you played, like, you must have played way later into the launch of, For Honor than Kitsune. Going off of, like, the characters you liked, did you play, like, during the older time of For Honor, or did you play, like, way after the game had been out for a while? Because I know, I'm not saying, like, oh, you're not an OG, like, no, I'm not saying that, I'm just genuinely asking. Like, it's an honest question out of curiosity. Oh boy. There we go. A true demon has no time for your pathetic friendship. You can't run from evil! Evil runs extra fast. Evil works out their cardio once a week. Bullshit. I hate fighting lances, dude. just try to break my armor? You're such a troll. Fuck you! There's not a way back up over there. He's trying to run to the enemies. It's hammer time. If you haven't heard, it's hammer time! So, there we go. I just killed the most annoying NPC in this game. It's not... Honestly, if you get evil points for killing people, he would give you 9 billion bonus good points. That fucker is evil as hell. He's probably the only contender in this game that can be as evil as I. Well, that and the main villain of the game. She's pretty evil, too. She literally manipulates a dude and just destroys an entire kingdom. Which, I don't... It seems like a lot of women do that in video games. A lot of terrible women in these video games. A lot of really evil, manipulative queens. Why can't we just have powerful, strong, good female characters? Why is it always strong, evil female characters? But that's okay. Not everybody can be Samus Aran. Let's be honest here. Oh, and Zusha, I played her some. Lol. Gonna eat dinner, then sleep. Nothing better to watch while eating than a femboy playing Dark Souls 2, right? Well, especially Izzy, I don't think you've seen much of Dark Souls 2, so everything you're seeing is pretty much new, right? Like, you've seen very little of Dark Souls 2. I believe. Oh no, we've entered Jabba's domain! Domain expansion! Dinner time! Oh no. Don't ask me why they brought an albino covetous demon into the DLC. They just kind of did. Really couldn't tell you any reasoning behind this. Seemed like a weird choice. He would have killed me right there had he hit me. That's the funny part about it. He does a lot of damage, I won't lie. Don't piss off the rabbits. Don't piss off the rabbits. You will burn for your crimes! There we go. Now you'll think twice about doing damage to me, because I was really mean. You hurt my feelings, and even more importantly, my health bar. Alrighty then. Now that I've almost died to a fucking covetous demon, which is probably the most embarrassing thing all week. Are you fucking serious? Whatever. At least it died before it hit me. And we're about to get the checkpoint to the bonfire anyways. Smooth and silky. I actually might push my luck here. I feel like this could go pretty well if I keep pushing forward. Because I don't really want to deal with the enemies getting pissed off again, you know? I feel like the enemies getting pissed off again would just be such a headache for me. And I could use the Demon Great Hammer. In fact, you know what? I think I will do that. Since I can't actually use it now. Oh, I went the wrong way! It doesn't have a lot of... I wonder why it's got such a low durability right now. Weird. Weird. It's like 2 to 3 years after launch. I got it, but I dropped it because sure, the game was fun, but it felt the bouncing was a second or even a third thought when it came to characters like, oh boy, yet another hero with hyper armor and lights faster than assassins. Oh yeah, genuinely, Snow Kitsune. That game had a lot of balancing problems. A lot. A lot. There was a lot of nonsense in that game. So I would say your judgment call on that is very, very accurate. The further I've gotten was killing 2 of the required bosses, the Lost Center and the Slug thing. The Slug thing. I'm trying to remember what the Slug thing even is. To be honest with you. no. It's a golem. Fire types are weak to rock types. This is terrible. This is terrible. He's getting bonus damage in. No. Thankfully, they're weak to the hammers. The hammer I'm using is really fucking good versus them, so. Terrible timing on my part. Ah, okay, that was dumb. Whatever iframes happened there. Oh, Jesus. Hit him before I die, hit him before I die! Woo! We're good, we're good. Might as well use these, right? Because I've had them for a while. I just haven't really bothered using them. His hammer is about to break. Do something, see if this works. I really don't know if it will, though. I have enough durability for it. Oh, he's not even moving. That actually works. Nice. I would say I got my good durability worth out of that, actually. Well, at this point, I might actually switch to my mace. We're going old school. We're hitting the mace. All right. As you can tell, the mace is a lot lower damaging. Thankfully, it's still weak to the strike damage the mace gives. I actually should have been grabbed by that. That's a very hard dodge move. Nice. That's fine. I'll live with that. That's fine. Okay. Any other healing items I want to use? Probably not really. Fuck it, I got 24 of these bitches. Alright, the Rotten was his name. Oh, why'd you call it a slug? The mass of corpses, okay. Wow, you killed the Lost Center and the Rotten? That's actually pretty far, Izzy, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's two different main bosses. I felt the game needed more risk and reward type combat. Most of the time, it felt like you got punished more for your enemy whiffing attacks. Yeah, like I said, the balancing was pretty awful. It wasn't very good at release, but I won't lie, as time went on, their solution to the combat, because it had like a defensive meta at the beginning of the game, right? Like a highly defensive meta. Or if you weren't on the defense, you were probably going to lose. And then, you know, everyone got sick of it. So then they made like a highly offensive meta. But then the problem is that, you know, like it kind of led to spam. And then it became like a thing of like, how good is your reaction speed? It was no longer about prediction, it was about reaction speed. Like the way to win was just, oh, do you react faster than the other person? If so, you win. But then they brought in like pretty much every single character became like a instant attacking, high damage character. Like everything was like slowly becoming more and more similar. And that was not a good thing. I was about to say, if you do not die. You thought of Covetous Demon when you said Slug? Okay, okay. But yeah, the Rotten was pretty, he was pretty cool. The Rotten, I like him as a boss. He's not very complex or difficult, but he's a cool little boss. Hedgehog has been slain. Bring the ice, but I shall bring the flame! I have sold my soul for power! Wow. Okay, well, I see who was not flinching. It's you. Great. Well, thankfully, that was the final enemy in this stretch. Mind you, for anybody who's like, that is kind of ridiculous how many weapons you went through. You don't have to go through that many weapons. I chose to not rest at the checkpoints, because when you rest at the checkpoints, it respawns enemies. I did not feel like refighting any of those guys, so... we made it! We freed the first Lois Knight, who's part of the, gimmick for the boss fight in front of us. Which basically, the gimmick for the boss fight in this DLC, which is the final DLC, mind you, is it's a big brawl and a giant just battle. And it's pretty awesome. Also, check this out. You ever heard of the snowball effect, chat? Yep. Well, that snowballed out of control now, didn't it? Also, if you are curious, yes. If you were to stand down there during that, it would kill you. That would I don't know how much damage it does, but it would almost certainly one-shot you. And no, I've actually not tried knocking it down from like a lower distance or anything. Also, I didn't show it earlier, but I got a new armor set. The North Wanderer armor set. Can't remember what it looks like, but I remember it being fairly unique looking. Yeah, there we go. It's like it's kind of like a mage armor set.